everyone. Welcome to another student discussion. Today we have Mohammed with us. Hi, Mohammed. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm absolutely fine. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Can you briefly tell us about your background, where you grew up, where you did your schooling and everything?
So actually, I'm from Pune basically, and I've done my schooling like 10th like normal in the SSC board. After that, like I have opted for engineering. So I'm from mechanical engineering background. So I am a 2021 pass out student. After that, I have year working experience in the startup called as Sini. So that was totally off role. It was basically sales. So after that role, I joined Edyoda in I hope so in August, and I got an opportunity by Edyoda itself to be a teaching assistant. So from past December, I've been working with Edyoda as well as a teaching assistant, and then I had applied in many companies, and currently I got placed in INKPROG technology, that is in Hyderabad, at the role of data science intern.
Tell me about your schooling. You did mechanical engineering?
Yeah.
So,
So I usually took a switch.
okay, so you did your college in Pune as well, or were you somewhere
Yeah.
else? Was that of interest to you? Did you find it interesting? Were you
In mechanical, basically, like it is a good field, but the growth and the sort of work you have to do, it's not really good, I can say, because there are not many opportunities, and if there are, they're not good paid.
throughout your journey for college and as well as joining Edyoda, were there any mentors that you had with family members or teachers that guided you throughout the process?
Yeah, so like there were people who guided me. So one of from the Edyoda itself, that was professor of Python, like he used to teach Python, and the another was Alok sir, like he used to teach machine learning. So whenever I get stuck in any sort of thing, I used to call them, and like I used to ask for some bit of guidance regarding the role. If it is machine learning and all, I used to call Alok sir a lot of frequently. So yeah, like they used to help me, like you can do it this way and all those things. So sort of guidance was also there. So it really helped. But it was like difficult to crack such sort of interviews. Like it took a month procedure was there, and like too many of rounds.
When did you graduate again from college?
2021.
And then when did you join Edyoda?
2022 in the end, like August.
For that 1 year, what did you do?
So basically, after I had done my engineering, I worked for a year. That is from September itself, I got working in the company called as Spinny. So after that, I left the company and I joined Edyoda.
Can you share your journey with Edyoda? Like, how did you find Edyoda? How did you decide to take a course with them? Like, what was your journey with Edyoda?
Okay, so basically one of my friend that lives in my building itself. So he was also from mechanical background. So he had done his course from Edyoda, that was Python and Django. So he recommended me. So he got placed to them itself. So he told me that it is a good institute. So I just joined Edyoda. So I, like once I joined, like it was really difficult for me because being from a non-IT background, like switching completely. So in the start, it took me a lot of while to get used to the things, Python, SQL, DSA and all. I was like, I'm just able to understand the things when the instructor is doing, but in practically when I am doing the stuff, I'm not able to do. So I realized that the practice is only the key. Like how much I will practice, that much I will be used to it.
You were doing mechanical engineering before. Why is it that you chose data science? Like you were saying that you were struggling a lot with coding and everything like that. So was there like a previous interest within data science that you were drawn to it?
Okay, so the thing was that I was more fascinated by data. The reason behind was that my previous company, like the leads they were generating and the data they were storing, like they were so accurate. Like for a startup to gain such sort of profit, like keeping such good records of the data and all, and the continuous follow up and the data they were managing, I was really fascinated. So I asked someone. So they told me like this is how these things work. So there are databases, cloud, and all those things. So if you want to have a good business, you need to have a good data. So from there, like in that particular field, my interest started. So I did a bit research in a particular field, and I had a conversation with my friends and family members. They also recommended do something in data.
Friend recommended Edyoda to you, but had you done research on other companies that were offering data science courses, or did you just go with your friend's recommendation and you were like, I'll just go for Edyoda?
So like I was searching for another word, but I was like mostly convinced with Edyoda itself because he also recommended and there were good reviews also. So I did go through, and the what they are teaching, the module, that was also a really good streamlined like properly. So I was like, yeah, and the duration was also really very suitable. For the rest, it was basically either it was 2 months to 3 months or it was more than 2 years, just like degree sort of things.
How long was this course that you took?
It was basically 6 months, I hope so, like 6 to 8 months.
Like you said, you had to do a lot of research and you had to practice yourself. So is that generally how it is with students for data science roles, or is it like something that you were personally facing? Like, was there no help from Edyoda? Like, were they helpful enough, or was it just like a struggle you had?
So basically, it was good from their side, but for the personal growth, even we have to take a step. So even we need to explore the things. So it's not like that. They will just come and spoon feed us. So we need to do something. So in the lectures, or there might be a thing like the instructor must have forgotten a thing or two to say, but it is so vast field. Talk about Python, machine learning. It's really vast field. Like you need to explore it by yourself. Like just randomly go through a project or those things. So it is a two-way process, I believe. So they have done their job, like the teaching, all those things. Now it's our responsibility, like to explore more and get the skills up.
What is the name of the company that you got placed in?
That is INKPROG technology.
And you just recently got placed?
Like I was giving the interviews from the start of August. I received the offer letter yesterday.
So can you like describe the interview process for the company that you got placed in?
Okay, so basically was first the HR call. So after that, I had one telephonic conversation again. After that, I had a meeting, a Zoom meeting. So it was basically the technical interview was there. The duration was like I was there, the HR was there, and one of their data science guy was there. So the interview duration was around 45 minutes to an hour. And basically they had asked like various sort of multiple questions, like just gone into a deep conversation. 70 to 80% questions were related to machine learning, like in deep, good knowledge. But it was basics, like it was not that difficult. So basics to medium level questions were asked. After that, like few Python questions were asked, and SQL questions, like MySQL questions. All those things were asked.
So it was mainly just questions. You didn't have to do anything for them.
Yeah, it was into. After that, there was an assessment round as well. So this was the second or third round that was 1-to-1. So who had cleared the test round. After that, assignment was sent.
Did you apply to other companies, or was this the one company that you were applying and you wanted to get?
So basically, it took me a long while to figure out the interview process and all. I had applied like a lot of companies. To be honest, 86 companies, 86 to 88 companies I have applied. And to the interview round to get 10 to 15 interviews I have got in this. And in each interview, I used to go into the final round and I used to get what we say not shortlisted. It was a really practice. Like in the first 2 to 3 interviews, I was just like really very nervous and not confident. But right now, like I'm in a state that I can just talk as well confidently and just code as well.
After you got placed in the company, how was your reaction? How was your family's reaction?
Like it was worth it. Like I was specifically looking for the data science role itself, and like I just got that because getting that role is a bit difficult as a fresher. Because like I was really very struggling to get even a Python developer role because due to the current market scenarios. So yeah, like it was really, really good. Like a good feeling was there.
Can you give us like one piece of advice to anyone who's joining a course in Edyoda? Like any sort of advice you'd give before they start a course in Edyoda for data science specifically?
Okay, so the first thing is that like do a bit sort of research that what you are trying to do and what will be the module that you are going to teach, and like practice. Practice is the key. Like daily if you are studying, so 1 hour, 2 hours minimum you have to practice. Like just go on the YouTube, watch videos, but just do it yourself.
But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Like, have a great day. Okay.
You too. Bye.